Action on the ordinance the borough posted on the adjoining property of 707 Hamilton Street, and I cannot leave here tonight without someone willing to offer me a direct answer as to why you have not followed through on your own laws, which if followed would have my neighbors owing you approximately $1.1 million to date from the original posting of December 3rd, 2014. But let's be honest, this is not about money. This is about my wife and I, who are two young educators trying to raise a 2-year-old daughter and a 3-week-old daughter in a safe environment, as well as allowing my 62-year-old mother who lives with us a safe environment free of mold, rodents, roaches, and a very serious fire hazard. All of these infractions have been noted by the borough in some fashion, dating back to 2006. I don't have the means nor the time to fight this in court. That is not how I was raised. I want this to be a community issue that gets resolved immediately, because it is not just my family at stake. They own 4 properties all in the same block, with trash piled 6 feet high in every room on 3 floors. I ask you if you would want your daughter living across the wall from this. And I have copies if anybody else would like to see. I have temporarily relocated my family to a rental, but we cannot sustain it on our income, and I have nowhere else to turn. And I fear that within a few months, I will have to return them to, as the borough put it, an unsafe structure, or be forced to add yet another vacant property to the community that I've grown to love. I'd also like to note that I take advantage of a lot of volunteerism through Oklahoma, and also as a translator and a general aid for them. I teach Spanish at ONG Roberts High School in Latin. I studied at Ursinus, and I have family that has gone to Pottstown over several generations. I also currently, to date, have lost 125 pounds through the Pottstown Health and Wellness Foundation and the help of Paul Winterbottom at Rickett Center. I spend a lot of time there and donate my time there as well. Like I said, I've had to relocate my family, and it makes me sad because it's taken away from a lot of the things that I've been able to do here. And I wouldn't wish what's been done to me on my worst enemy. But before I yield my time, may I please have a clear and appropriate response on the record as to how and when you're going to help me protect my family.
Thank you.
I filed a right to know that January 29th and asking those direct questions, but all I got were 5 final notices, so then may I please have the definition of final?
All I can tell you, it is going through the legal process right now.
That's what you told me 3 years ago.
Yes, and we do not have
my daughter, they're 2 and 3 weeks old. I don't know how to do whatever it is you want me to do. I helped them with my own 2 hands. Mr. Flanders and Mr. Place allowed me 2 30-yard dumpsters, which I filled in 2 weekends, and then Mr. Place said they couldn't do it anymore and I'd have to fill it on my own. So I went and filled trash cans, but then they stopped picking up the trash cans. I'm an educator. If an at-risk student asked me for help, and I just said, you know, I'm handcuffed by budgetary issues, I'm handcuffed by the law, I'm sorry, I just can't help you. What would we be doing? Where would we be left? And you know the world we're in right now. We need people who care about the community, and we need to care back. We can't treat this like a business. This is a family.
We do care, and we have taken the necessary steps that we can so far.
Thank you for your time.
We'll be in touch. Any other comments?